I remember well when I was going for further studies, and a couple of people, not just one person, asked me, "Why are you furthering your studies? Why don't you get married first? Don't you know you can mar your chances of getting a man or someone serious in your life?" And I'm like, hmm. I've also heard of situations where women are advised not to live in some certain kind of houses or buy some certain kind of fancy cars because men will not take them seriously. So that is what we will be talking about today on Street Trends segment of that gender.
So I am of the opinion that go for you, girl. And then in the event that as you are building and becoming, because yes, a lot of people are complaining when they have more money, and guys, many are not so to what's the word now? They have not been able to attain certain levels of um achievement, so to speak. So it threatens men coming towards women that, so to speak, are successful. But I would not be of the opinion that you should limit yourself just because out there most of the men are not up to your standard. There's still someone out there for you. That's my opinion.
Feel like a man that wants to progress should not be intimidated by your own progress. So I feel it should not limit me in any way. I can ask for advice, I can take permission, but I can't allow him to limit what I want in life.
Thank you. Now it seems that women are no longer stooping to conquer. Moving on, do you know that women's participation improves peace negotiation? But the problem is that they are not too often included. Now, between 1992 and 2019, women made up to 13% of negotiators and 6% of peacekeeping. This is according to statistics. And I'll tell you what, a certain women's group negotiated local ceasefire with hand groups and won the release of hostages. Now, these women pressured insurgents to lift roadblocks and documented human rights violations. But sadly, the effect of conflicts are mostly on women and children. The head gender peace and security at the Institute of Peace and Conflict Resolution, Mrs. Grace Awodu, was on women voices and has this to say.
Regularly, they have meetings, convergence of women from civil society, security institutions, and our own research and security-related institutions, to discuss on that. And I know that though the voices are not too loud, there are a lot of people who are into advocacy and lobbying, to get government to respond. But with it's like most of the time when you are making progress and there's a government change, you start all over again to see how you can penetrate and have these things done. I don't want to deceive anybody that it is possible to get all those that have been taken back. That's the reality of it. Even down to this Kaduna last week, the momentum, the speed, even of the unreported kidnappings, to get there. How many people have money to get
For
their
ransom,
people?
yes.
And there are those that also they are just not even ready to ask you to bring ransom for these ones. They have appropriated those ones for, sexual purposes and all that. So, but the women cannot give up. They just keep trying to influence, and that's why you see they are building networks with men.
Yes.
You are having a lot of he for she's. There are those called. They have different names that they go by in order to strengthen the alliance. So that it doesn't seem that every time they go to government, it is these women have come. But when you see men in the midst of the women, you know that these things are serious matters. And until many of them don't know that these things are real until it happens to them.
Exactly.
They don't know that it
Yes.
is real until it happens to them. Women have been working in the Northeast. Women have been working in the Middle Belt. These two places are now in the Northwest. because they are more impacted. So it's easier for them to, for their passion to grow for peace building, because you destabilize a family, you have destabilized a woman. You destabilize anything that concerns, even drugs. In short, let me not jump the gun, because there are a lot of things that women are battling with.
So we move to the Girl Talk unusual segment of that gender. And what are we looking at today? Why do women resort to self-help? And when I mean self-help, why do they resort to self-pleasing when it has to do with sexual satisfaction? Okay, so Zara and Bumi stirred this debate on women voices. Let us listen to their debate and hear why women have decided, or most women have decided, to resort into self-help.
For me, women resort to self-help, quote and unquote, in the sense that the satisfaction it brings compared to having a man engage in intercourse. It's
intimacy.
Intimacy. Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Is more satisfying in the sense that you are in charge of what you are doing to yourself and to your body. Most times, guys, men tend to want to form, like I always say, bado, or I'm in charge. But it's not for a woman. It's not like that. The woman just wants to be pleasurized and satisfied. That's just the truth. I don't know if we can use the word, but I'm careful. Getting intimate is actually a form of taking care of your well-being.
Okay.
That's just the truth. It helps to improve your sleep, take care of your body in such a way that no other person can. And one of the things that one of the items that on high demand now, just like you mentioned, is sex toys. Or
Right.
sex
Can we
toys.
use adult
Oh,
toys?
sorry, or adult toys.
Yes.
Sorry. NBC. Sorry. So anyway, that's just the truth of the matter. So it's difficult to hide under the guise of adult toys, because what we're actually talking about is sex, is educating. So they have to pardon us.
Oh, sorry. Let's not forget to add that there are some men, for some medical reasons, there are some extent they can't go to.
Yeah.
And as we say, if the woman does not want to cheat on her man, she may actually resort to self-help just to augment what the man can provide. You get my point? I don't have to say everything. If a word is enough for the wife.
So you mentioned it earlier. For I think I experienced someone. Can I use the word virgin? She has never gotten intimate with any man, so she was having this cramp, pains in her stomach area, tummy. So she went for checkup, Abby, and they advised that the only solution to this is that you must
To
get
get
intimate with someone, or what do you call it now?
Yeah,
We
adult
operate
touch.
you.
Oh, okay.
That we can't give you any form of medicine or medical solution or supplement. So what do you want her to do now? That kind of person.
She should get married.
No,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
You can't,
for me. That's not a
expect that.
solution.
Yeah, that's not a
I'm
solution.
sure
But the solution.
I'm sure she kept herself in that way for that long for a reason.
No, what
So-
do you say
Even
now?
people
The
were-
woman, the
even the
lady
medical-
did what?
That she had never
was
been
being
intimate with
any
anyone.
man.
Yes.
Still a virgin.
So she kept
even the
herself-
medical guys, because of the way she looked,
Yes.
the way her body, everything, even they were really, she was like,
She kept herself for.
for a long time.
So-
at 25, as in,
Yes.
yeah, you understand. So they were shocked that a 25-year-old at this time and age and all that. So but-
You know why I want to disabuse this? A lot of people used to say the solution to self-help is to get a relationship or to get an active partner or to get married. I may not really want to buy that. The reason I may not want to buy that is because I can't just push myself onto anybody
Yes.
because I am running from a certain thing.
Yeah.
That's what I am thinking.
yeah.
I don't know. Yes.
True.
I don't know. But if you probably had it in line Do you understand? Or you have somebody who you can do that, but that it is an alternative. I have my fears. Can I take this from Patrick? Patrick says, "Good morning. This topic don't need to be coded. We should say it as it is."
Patrick, thank you.
Go and tell that friend.
I said
No,
you-
leave him. All right, so I remain at Tinuke. Please join us next week. Zara will be on the show next week, so join us same time next week. Do have a pleasant day ahead.
Thank you.